Welcome back, troglodytes, to Would You Rock or Not? Hey, we've got famous guitars today. David Gilmour, the legendary guitarist of Pink Floyd. He's auctioning off close to 120 guitars, and many of them are part of music history. So I thought we would go through the highlights of David Gilmour's collection that is coming to auction June 20th, 2019 with Christie's. Perhaps the most surprising one is Gilmour's 1969 Black Fender Stratocaster. It's earned its place in rock and roll history as the Black Strat. He purchased this guitar in 1970, and it basically became the most identified instrument of his for the course of nearly 50 years. This was his primary performance and recording guitar from 1970 through 1986, and was the key development to the Pink Floyd sound. You can find it on albums like The Dark Side of the Moon, including the track Money, as well as on Wish You Were Here on the track Shine On You, Crazy Diamond, as well as in The Wall on the legendary Comfortably Numb. Now, this guitar has been modified multiple times over the years, so its collector value shouldn't be there. It's more so who owned it and what it was used on. Christie's estimates this guitar to fetch between $100,000 to $150,000. To put that into perspective, just how much its history adds to the price, I can go to Reverb right now and buy a 69 Strat anywhere between $6,000 to $15,000, depending on condition. Next on our list is a white Fender Stratocaster with serial number 0001. That's right, serial number 1 of a 1954 Stratocaster. Despite that number, it's not actually the first Strat ever made. That one has serial number 0100. If you're interested in seeing the actual first Stratocaster made, George Gruen has documented that one. Due to its unusual white color and gold hardware, it suggests that it was more of a showpiece made for a special occasion. David recalls the history of this one as Leo Fender giving it to a guy named Rex Gallion, who initially gave him the idea to sculpt the backside of the body, that way it would fit up against you better. He first purchased this guitar in 1978. It was the rhythm guitar to the Another Brick in the Wall song, parts 2 and 3. It's estimated to be worth about the same as the Black Strat, but the rarity and serial number of this one definitely helps bump the price. Other Strats you'll see in this collection include the 1957 X Homer Hayes Stratocaster with gold hardware in the custom color Lake Placid blue, and you'll see a Candy Apple Red 84 Strat, which was his main guitar in the 80s and 90s, and was used on the albums A Momentary Lapse of Reason and The Division Bell. Outside of Fenderland, he has a 1955 Gibson Les Paul Raptail. This is one of the all-gold versions and was claimed to be used for the solo of Another Brick in the Wall. Now, even if you don't know a lot about Pink Floyd music, you definitely know that's a huge song, so that is an amazing piece of history right there. It is estimated to be worth between $30,000 to $50,000 at auction. There will also be a Gretsch White Penguin worth between $100,000 to $150,000, a 1969 Martin Acoustic, the 12-string used for the Wish You Were Here song, as well as a 1985 J200 Celebrity Series guitar from Gibson. So those are some really cool guitars right there. And if you're saying, hey Trogly, I'm a rich, wealthy guy looking to add to my very prestigious collection, where can I view these instruments before I purchase them? A global tour of this massive collection will be launched in London between March 27th and the 31st, and then highlights will be on view in Los Angeles from the 7th to 11th of May, before the New York sale preview from the 14th to 19th of June. But now, for the big question. Why is he selling all this stuff? Is he getting ready to buy a bunch of expensive stuff, a new house or something? No, all of the proceeds here are going to his charity. Some of the charities that Mr. Gilmour supports include Age International, Battersea Dogs and Cats Home, cancer research, freedom from torture, the Liberty Choir, migrant offshore aid station, prisoners abroad, as well as prisoners of conscience, and women for refugee women. He hopes that the sale of all of these instruments will help do the world some good. As our playing demo for this episode, I'm going to take us back to a 1991 Fender Plus Stratocaster where a guest star played some Pink Floyd on it. I guess now I know why. Question left, which guitar would you rock out of David Gilmour's collection? Leave your answer down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow on the next episode. Take care.